they should be in jail. They are the trustees and managers of 3 large pension funds that did get a nice bailout. Shouldn't have had it. But look how badly managed, probably criminally so, these bailouts require. Central States, Southeast, and Southwest Areas Pension Fund have required $36 billion to shore up their losses. Okay? Those probably came from mismanagement, maybe stupidity, and clearly a lack of oversight. How can you get that far out of whack? Ladies and gentlemen, a simple defined benefit plan can be run with the mathematics of a 5th grader. The reasons behind such losses probably owe, at their best, to highly convoluted payouts that shouldn't be part of pension plans anyway. They should be understandable to their contributors. I don't really like pensions in the first place, but if the contributors privately agree, okay, fine, have them decently managed. These are not managed even close to decently. These are criminally mismanaged. Ken Lay, the criminal mind behind Enron's malfeasance, Bernie Madoff, okay? These guys are pikers compared to what losses the managers of these funds have incurred. Now, here comes Biden to the rescue, and with it, an indictment from me again, because he has no business spending our money for them. Oh, by the way, how much money? We are about to pay, on average, $102,000 to each of those retirees. They're $350,000. Do the math. It's over $100,000. Now, that should be a wake-up call to each retiree. Your pension managers, at best, are withholding tens and even at this point $100,000 on average from you. Couldn't you do better on your own? Well, the United States can do better without messing its government affairs in the private pensions. It's never meant to be that way. The Constitution prohibits this. Every member of Congress that voted for this gargantuan spending bill, of which this is a portion, I think is culpable, okay? This should not have been voted on in the first place. It was way high, too much, and nowhere in the Constitution is there an authority for the federal government to be paying money to private pensioners. When there is such taking of power, look who benefits. Some nice union bosses, and look to the extent they have benefited. They made contributions to the Biden campaign in 2020 totaling $27.5 million. Pretty significant. Look at the return on that $27.5 million. $36 billion. Okay, when investments in 2 years earn, say 13% on their money, that's pretty good. Okay, 25% is a really good return. The return on this investment in the Biden campaign is 130,000%. I've done the math 3 times. 130,000%. This is a payoff that is so disgusting. And unfortunately, it comes in the same weekend that a more disgusting thing, I think, has the headline. So how do you indict Biden twice in one weekend? This one may go by the wayside because there's the Brittany Griner trade, worst trade ever. Biden's got a lot to answer for. But the media don't seem to play it up. We do. Thanks for following us here. I am Mark Stewart, StewartForLiberty.com.